should nuns who are in a state of civil death pay income tax? The Supreme Court of India is set to examine a pivotal question. Should nuns who enter a state of civil death upon taking their vows be required to pay income tax? Various Christian missionary orders have taken their case to the highest court, arguing that nuns and priests, upon taking their vows of poverty, obedience, and chastity, undergo a state of civil death. Consequently, their earnings are directed entirely to their congregations and not used for personal expenses. The petitioners, represented by Advocate Romy Chacko, assert that these earnings, while technically salaries, are not personal income but rather funds for their congregations, which, if required, submit tax returns. The controversy stems from a December 2014 directive from the Income Tax Department mandating tax deducted at source from members of religious congregations receiving salaries from the government. This directive was challenged but upheld by the Kerala High Court, which said civil law takes precedence over religious laws. The Supreme Court appeal argues that civil death means nuns can't earn personal income, but it does not affect their fundamental rights or their ability to work for charity. As the Supreme Court prepares to hear this case, the outcome could have significant implications for the tax obligations of religious congregations across the country. Stay tuned to Law Street Journal for more legal updates.